time for your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
Another stormy day here in central and eastern Kentucky, especially mid to late morning, early part of the afternoon with that frontal boundary moving through. But as promised, a really nice second half of the holiday weekend on tap for the area. Very well deserved after everything we dealt with the last couple of days. Warmth, humidity, daily storms back in next week. And of course, we'll be keeping an eye on the remnants of Beryl to see if we get any increasing rain chances later next week. Notice here on Viper radar, got a cluster of thunderstorms southeastern Ohio and all the activity from earlier moving out. Still flash flood warnings there east of Pikeville and far eastern Pike County. We had a number of severe thunderstorm warnings across southern southeastern Kentucky. Reports of some trees and power lines down. Nothing real widespread, but of course that area packing a punch out ahead of that frontal boundary, looking a whole lot better. Notice here in Mount Sterling out in front of the Montgomery County Courthouse, got an event going on. Looks pretty good for that as the sun has returned. We're at 86. Still muggy out there, so as you head out on this Friday evening, you're still going to feel it. Checking out Casey County near Liberty, mix of clouds and sunshine, 83 at the Kentucky Mesonet site, and temperatures have finally recovered. It's taken the better part of the day. Mid to upper 80s, around 90 in Lebanon, only upper 70s, Jackson and Hazard, with the rain having departed just a few hours ago. Still very muggy with those low 70 dew points, and you see the warmth and heat out to the west. But the other thing you'll notice, the dew points low 70s here. On the other side of the boundary, they're in the upper 50s. That's that promised drier and less humid air that will be in here heading into the day tomorrow. So there's a front on our doorstep. It will sweep through this evening. So not until it's clear later on in the evening we'll be rid of even an isolated storm chance. A northwest wind kicks in behind it, ushering in the drier air. So should be in pretty good shape as we go through the overnight hours. We'll clear out. Temperatures drop down into the low to mid 60s. And then tomorrow, a fantastic Saturday. Lots of sunshine, highs in the mid 80s. And again, much more comfortable compared to what we've had over the last few days. And this really illustrates it nicely. Notice how that drier air works in during the early hours of Saturday. And even though we'll still be low 60 dew points, which is nothing we can't deal with this time of the year, it'll be much better than what we've seen, the very humid to miserable conditions, especially yesterday. We had those mid to upper 70 dew points. We'll start to climb the ladder a little bit into early next week. Another thing that will rise, temperatures will be 90-ish on Sunday, but still relatively low humidity. And remember, our average high is 87, so not far off. And then the moisture begins to return, heating up, just an isolated storm chance getting into Monday, and then we do pick up the pace a bit. Now, watching the tropics here, of course, Beryl is now a tropical storm, the latest advisory. It's on the northern tip of the Yucatan Peninsula, and the forecast track has it out over the Gulf of Mexico, where it re-strengthens into a low-end hurricane. Notice how it slows down. Landfall probably coming sometime on Monday, and then the remnants could actually get swept up and brought into our area. Notice here the Futurecast trying to bring some additional moisture in here, which would keep the rain chances around daily. Not an all-day rain, but tropical moisture has a tendency to take a while to kind of wring out the sponge, so to speak. And even with some of the recent rain, abnormally dry around the area. So we actually could use it, just not too much of a good thing. Clearing out, less humid tonight, 66 coming up tomorrow. A really nice Saturday. Enjoy it. Mostly sunny, 86. Your extended forecast here, 90 on Sunday and pretty hot on Monday. But we'll keep those rain and storm chances around consistently through much of next week with afternoon highs into the upper 80s.